Poland versus Russia. Propaganda versus reality. This topic has become highly viral because it touches on information warfare, media influence, and public perception, especially in the context of ongoing geopolitical tensions in Eastern Europe. Below is a structured overview separating common narratives seen in media propaganda from verifiable reality. 1. State media narratives. Propaganda in Russian state media. Poland is often portrayed as a hostile, aggressive NATO outpost threatening Russian security. Claims are sometimes made that Poland has ambitions to take control of Western Ukraine. NATO, including Poland, is framed as the main cause of regional instability. The West is described as morally declining, while Russia is positioned as a defender of traditional values. In some polished Western media, Russia is frequently depicted as an expansionist aggressor aiming to rebuild influence similar to the Soviet era. Russian leadership is often portrayed as authoritarian and disconnected from reality. Russian military strength is sometimes either exaggerated or underestimated depending on the outlet. 2. Reality check. Facts and evidence. Poland's position. Poland is a member of NATO and the European Union, and its defense policies are aligned with collective security agreements. Poland has significantly increased defense spending, largely in response to perceived threats after Russia's actions in Ukraine 2014 and 2022. There is no credible evidence from independent international sources that Poland plans territorial expansion into Ukraine. Russia's actions. Russia annexed Crimea in 2014 and launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. These are internationally documented facts. Multiple independent investigations on NGOs, journalists have reported on war crimes and human rights violations in conflict zones. Russia invests heavily in state-controlled media and international disinformation campaigns. 3. Information warfare and disinformation. Both sides use media strategically, but Russia is widely recognized for large-scale, coordinated disinformation operations targeting foreign audiences. Social media platforms amplify viral content, often without context or fact-checking. Fake narratives can include manipulated videos, misleading headlines, or entirely fabricated stories designed to provoke emotional reactions. 4. Why this topic goes viral. It taps into fear, nationalism, and identity. Short-form content. TikTok, YouTube Shorts simplifies complex issues into emotionally charged messages. Audiences often consume content that confirms their existing beliefs. Confirmation bias. 5. Key takeaways in media narratives are often selective and serve political goals. Verified facts usually come from multiple independent sources, not a single TV channel or viral post. Poland is primarily acting within defensive alliances, while Russia's military actions are well documented internationally. Critical thinking and source verification are essential in understanding the truth. 6. How to spot propaganda, emotional language instead of factual reporting. Lack of credible sources or reliance on anonymous claims. One-sided narratives that ignore context. Repetition of the same message across multiple channels. Conclusion. The Poland versus Russia narrative is less about direct conflict and more about competing information ecosystems. What people see on TV or social media often reflects strategic messaging rather than full reality. Understanding the difference requires analyzing sources, checking facts, and recognizing how modern propaganda operates in the digital age.